Hello, Ungoogleable. Welcome to your life. Today is beautiful. Please login.
Of Sierra. It produced games like Leisure Suit Larry, King's Quest, Quest for Glory, and of course Space Quest. The section of corporate consolidation was taken by the new owner, Havas, which bought Sierra from CUC Software. The following letter was written by the founder of Sierra, Ken Williams, in response to Chainsaw Monday. Dear former Sierra employees, wrote there and I wish to express our deepest sympathies for the recent loss of your jobs. Hopefully, it will not be long before you resume work at Sierra in Seattle, or at some other company, in Oakhurst, or elsewhere. According to tradition, I'm supposed to say something uplifting and motivational to help everyone feel better. Unfortunately, I have failed at this task. There is really nothing good that can be said. This is a sad ending to Sierra's 20-year operating history in Oakhurst, which at one time represented over 550 Oakhurst-based employees. This story should have had a happy ending, but instead has had a long string of bad news, concluding with the shutdown yesterday of all of Sierra's Oakhurst-based product development activities. The problems began with the move of corporate to Seattle. The move to Seattle was mandated for several reasons, primarily due to the difficulty we were having recruiting senior management staff and software engineers. The relocation, although it was painful for Oakhurst, was instrumental in our tremendous growth from 1993 through 1996. I remain convinced that this relocation was the right decision for Sierra, and that we would not have prospered without it. I can't say the same about either the sale of the Imagination Network in 1993, or the sale of Sierra itself in 1996. When Sierra started in 1991, it was a decade ahead of its time. After investing millions in it, Sierra found that it did not have the financial resources to support its continued operations. In 1993, AT&T sought aggressively to acquire in, promising to market the service and grow the company. Unfortunately, AT&T lost interest in it and sold it to AOL, who to my great disappointment, shut it down. Sierra, as you know, was purchased by CUC International in 1996. Because CUC was offering to buy the company at a price roughly 90% higher than it was trading, the decision was out of management's hands. At the time of the purchase, we did believe that through consolidation with several Sierra competitors, Blizzard, Knowledge Adventure, Davidson and others, Sierra would become a much stronger company. We had good reason to believe that the acquisition would cause us to grow faster, not shrink. Unfortunately, CUC elected to transfer control of the company to Davidson, and shut down several groups at Sierra. Later, as we all know, CUC was merged with another company, HFS, to form the Cendant Corporation, with roughly 12,000 employees. A few months after this merger, it was discovered that someone, or possibly some group of people, within the former CUC organization had been fraudulently preparing financial statements. The actions of this handful of people, who shall hopefully get their due, caused a plunge in Cendant's stock price, and wiped out the net worth of many HFS and CUC employees, including many of you, as well as much of my own. Cendant was sued by its shareholders, CUC's former management team was terminated, and the decision was made to sell the software business. It should surprise no one that morale suffered through all of this anarchy, and although I have not seen Sierra's financials for several years, my assumption is that the recent consolidation of operations is driven by a quest for restored profitability and stability. If this story were written as a book, the publisher might seek to classify it as fantasy, science fiction, or even horror. It is much too outrageous to be true. But the bad news is that these events really did happen. I console myself in the following way, and perhaps it will help you to cope with what has occurred. Let's imagine that a stranger had walked up to any of us on the street in 1979 and said, "Would you like to move to one of the greatest cities on earth? While you are there, you can play a key role in creating a company that just about everyone will know and respect." Your grandchildren will be amazed when they learn that you once worked there. You will be. Mic check 1 2.
Congratulations. You reject the good enough. You reject words like symbolism and postmodernism. Obsolescence is not part of your vocabulary. Every night, every day, every step of the way. The diktat of fashion.